Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good day to everyone. Now, I will be explaining about the assessments for ELC 501. Basically, there are three main assessments, namely test, written article analysis, and forum. Now, let us start with the test. The test constitutes 35% to the overall marks. So it's basically a reading comprehension written test, very much similar in terms of format and pattern to what you used to have before this during your diploma years, or Asasi, or even STPM and SPM. You have a reading passage followed by questions, and you have to answer the questions based on the reading passage. But the only difference between uh, this reading test and the ones that you used to sit before is that the questions are very technical, meaning you still need to refer to the reading passage, but you also need to learn the theoretical parts of this course in order for you to answer the questions. I give you an example. If let's say the question asks you, based on paragraph 4, what is the topic sentence? Now the question seems easy, that is to identify the topic sentence. But if you do not know what topic sentence is, no matter how much you refer to paragraph number 4, you won't be able to find or identify the topic sentence. Therefore, the questions in ELC 501 are very technical and theoretical. Well, not all, but majority. And hence, I would highly advise you to understand the course, to read on the topics before answering this test. So basically, the test itself consists of a reading passage, as I mentioned before, and the number of words of that passage is between 1,000 to 1,200 words, at about 2.5 pages long. There are 12 questions all in all, consist of MCQs, open-ended, and also true and false. The test is meant for 1.5 hours, but beginning last semester, since we have been conducting the course online, the test will be carried out online, and therefore an addition of an hour is added to the time for this test, or the duration for this test. So the test will be about 2.5 hours, considering it is done online and you may need to access the internet, and it will take a while for you to submit the answers, etc. Now, this test is an individual test, which means it is an individual assessment. And I have mentioned just now, it will be carried out online, and the test will be carried out in week 9. Now, if you are a full-time student, it will be carried out in week 9. But if you are the part-time student, you need to refer to your seminar schedule by your lecturer when the test will be carried out. Below are the topics that will be covered, and these topics are already a part of the topics or the lecturing materials that I have prepared for all of you. So your job is just to read, understand, do a bit of discussion, and a bit of revision of past semester tests, so that you will be able to answer this question and you'll be able to sit for the test. Now, bear in mind, there were students who actually failed the test. So please do not take this test lightly. Next is the written article analysis. Now, written article analysis constitutes 25% to the overall marks of ELC 501. Now, the name itself is article analysis. So basically, you are going to write an analysis based on an article. Simple as that. Now, this is a pair work. which means you have to find someone else to work with you in order for you to complete this assignment. However, in the class where the number of students is not even, the last person or whoever the person is will be doing this assignment individually. There is no such thing as a group of three. As I mentioned, either it's a pair work or individual. But individual can only be applied if the number of students in the class is not even. So kindly check with your lecturer how many students are there in the class. The submission will be in week 12 for the full-time students, and for the part-time students, most likely it will be during the 5th seminar. Again, you may need to refer to the seminar schedule. So the article, sorry, now let us talk about the article. The article is basically either given to you or you will be asked to search. Now, for the past few semesters, I have given a link where it consists of a pool of articles, and I ask students to choose from that pool of articles. So if this semester I plan to do the same thing, you will be given the link because some of the articles are outdated. So I may need time to update, or I may ask you to search on your own. But if you are asked to find an article, you should be consulting with your class lecturer or with me whether the article is good to go. So for the article, just wait for further instruction from me. And let us talk about the analysis, what you will be analyzing. Number one, your analysis or your essay of your analysis should be between 600 to 800 words. And bear in mind, I am a very particular person. The moment your analysis reaches 800 words, I will stop marking. That means I'll just put like double slash, or I will just only focus on the first 800 words. So make sure that your analysis is within the range 600 to 800 words. And it has to be in a continuous writing, like an essay, with paragraphs, not one paragraph, but with few paragraphs, with an introductory statement, a little bit, and then continue with your analysis. Now, what to be analyzed? But before that, let me just talk a little bit about how to submit your assignment. There should be a front cover, of course. In any assignment, you need to have a front cover, a copy of the article. So you need to include together your article, the one that you are doing for that analysis. And of course, your analysis itself, and then a list of references, of course. So you compile everything. Now, since we are doing this online, you do not need to submit to me, or you do not need to print it out or submit to me the hard copy. All you need to do is to submit to me the soft copy. So please use Microsoft Word to compile everything. But do not convert the Microsoft Word to PDF because I need to assess your analysis. Now, your analysis should consist of this. There are two main parts. The first part should consist all these five from A to E. I repeat, the first part of your analysis should consist of all these parts. A, B, C, D, E, all items, compulsory. All right, so I've put there compulsory. I need to see all of these five. The second part of your analysis should consist 3 out of these 5 from F to J. So you have items F, G, H, I, J. You should choose only 3. And here I am, because I've been teaching this course for a very long time. My suggestion, or I highly advise you to choose H, I, and J. I repeat, I highly advise you to choose H, I, and J. So do not worry, there will be a sample of article analysis Later on, I will share with you a sample from my students from the previous, from students from the previous semesters who have done it. So I will share that sample so that you can have a look, at the how article analysis is all about. And of course, the last assessment is the forum, which consists of 40%. The forum assessment is divided into two parts. The forum itself, which is 30%, and the portfolio that you should submit prior to your forum presentation. Now, a forum is to discuss current argument or issue. What is basically a forum? I think you may have experienced this before, or you may have seen this before, how a forum looks like. If you have not seen one, if you know Forum Hal Ehwal Islam Perdana or something, that always airs on TV1, TV1, that is the kind of forum where you have a moderator followed by few panelists. Your job is to discuss on a topic. Now, what kind of topic? Choose one topic that is argumentative, or one issue that is argumentative. Argumentative means there are two sides that you can look at that issue. Now, I give you an example. Do you think that we should abolish capital punishment? You know, capital punishment, hukum gantung sampai mati. So few countries are still practicing it, like us, Malaysia, Singapore. But other countries, modern or developed countries, they have somehow practicing some other kind of punishment, like correcting behaviors, or penjara seumur hidup, sentence to life. So, do you think that we should opt to that kind of punishments instead of capital punishment? So there are two ways of looking at it. There will be like a group of panelists who agrees with that statement. There will be another group who disagrees. All right. And of course, the moderator is to be the one to moderate the whole forum. But bear in mind, although you are the moderator, you have to also give your opinions about the issue. You cannot be the one asking the questions all the time. So I have somehow defined here the roles of moderators, as well as the rules of the role of the moderator and the role of panelist. Yeah, okay. But later on, I will explain in details when we meet up. So when will you be presenting this? Week 13 and 14 for the full-time students, and for the part-time students, since we only have 5 seminars, there will be time that I will arrange with you guys. Now, given the situation that this COVID-19 and work from home, and my internet connection at home is not really that good, so I highly advise you to, you know, not highly advise, just be prepared whether I will be conducting this online via Google Meet, or you will be doing it, you will be recording your forum, your session with your friends and submit to me the video. So this one will be informed to you later on. So again, for the full-time students, it will be carried out in week 13 and 14. For the full-time students, that will be for full-time students. For the part-time students, you'll be informed by your lecturers when it will be carried out. And okay, I've already talked about the forum. Okay, the duration of the forum is 30 minutes in and out from the beginning until the end. And what should your portfolio be? It should be a write-up of the forum, what has been planned for it. That means a portfolio is basically like a planner, what you have been planning for your forum, and it should consist of the timeline of discussion, because you need to discuss with your friends. So whenever you discuss with your group members, you need to jot it down what you have been discussing, the discussion notes, what have been discussed, references. You need to use at least 2 articles. Now, everyone, so each, including the moderator, need to have 2 articles that are very much related to the issue, so you use that articles in order for you to discuss. about the issue, or to support your question, or to create questions. You need to have, everyone needs to have at least two references, not just articles, can be books, can be just anything, but in relation to the issue or to the topic discussed. And how do you organize your portfolio? Should be okay, no printing out, it will be soft copy. There should be front cover, separators, so on and so forth. I will give you a sample of a portfolio, okay, a sample of a portfolio from the previous semesters for your reference. All right,